Face selfie. Face centered. Speech off.
Hi guys, it's VI Life with Kelly. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is the second Tuesday of the year. It is the 11th day of the year of the first month of the year. You know what that means? It's 111. All we do is win, win, win no matter what. It's 111. You guys make your moves today. Whatever you've been wondering, pondering, considering, thinking about, wishing to do it. It's time. Let me see what's going on.
Speech on. Face centered. Selfie zoom. Zoomed in. Face centered. Stop recording video. Face centered. Speech off.
Okay, so let's do a recap on the last 24 hours. So I had posted the video in the wee hours of the morning to let you all know that I'm going live on the tagged Meet Me and POF live platforms, that I'll be going live there on lunch hour as well as happy hour, your ride home to get you through traffic. And so I did my first live yesterday, and then I did several today. Now we missed lunch and jumped in shortly after 3 p.m. and stayed on live until about 8 p.m. So it was super slow. I'm considering changing live either to the 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. hour, or the 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. and then the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So leave a comment down below and tell me what time of day do you think is better to have a live open forum, for people to ask, questions on every topic: tax, credit, all things financial, bankruptcy, refinancing, reorganizing, building personal credit, business credit, finding funding, money for education, training, expansion, just a variety of topics, right? So comment down below. Let me know what time of day you feel like it's better, because I'm on the East Coast. So basically, if I start something at 9 a.m., that's 6 a.m. on the West Coast. So I don't know how I feel about that. If I start something at 1 p.m., though, that's 10 a.m. on the West Coast. And then that's like 11 a.m., Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I like the 1 p.m. time slot or not, or if I'd rather be, or maybe I should be like 2 p.m. Either way it goes, somebody's gonna get caught in the lunch hour. And that's the thing. I don't know if I have, like, when it's time for me to go to lunch, I'm really not trying to think about nothing, listen to anything, or ask any questions. I might be trying to schedule some appointments if it's important to me. Who knows? But usually I'm just trying to eat. If I might be having a lunch date meeting with friends, coworkers, I don't know. But I'm definitely going to be distracted, and the main distraction is eating. So I'm not sure if lunch hour is a good time for this. I think like the top of the morning is a good time, because a lot of people have, a lot of energy. Once they're up and they're ready to engage. And it's like, I feel like a 10 a.m. is good. Like a 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. is like a good time for people to get rolling. I'm watching this video in the background. This one YouTuber is talking about, is going to law school a good idea? And she's saying basically it is, because with a law degree you can do so much with it. It doesn't matter if you don't end up becoming a lawyer. You can just do so much with a degree in law, and I agree. And I'm really big about having multiple ways to flip a situation, because we can't waste money or time. Like, this is my last time going to school, guys. I don't, But anyway, so that's the debate. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do 5 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a 6 p.m. I think because what I did today, I kind of like waited 15 to 30 minutes, like got on live, everybody can join. And then I just waited because it took a good, like as soon as I go live, 1 or 2, 3 people will join right away. But if I wait 15, 20, 30 minutes, then I get like, more traffic. I do notice like after about an hour, I get the most traffic. And it seems like by the time I'm ready to get off, that's when people are jumping on. Like, I was considering going back on there tonight, but the thing is that I'm not going to commit to late hours. Like 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. would be really stretching it for me. Could it happen? Yes, it could happen, but not so much. So I'm starting to think that I'm going to do like a 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. time slot. Because if I do a 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., that's like 11 a.m. on the West Coast. And like 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I feel like a 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. is a good time frame because people are done with lunch East Coast wise, and kind of just in the mindset of wrapping up their day. What are they about to do next? And maybe they want to just hear some good confirmations or conversation to get them prepared for the next day. So I know a lot of people start their morning off with news. I kind of feel like my topic, my forum is kind of like news, like live news. So, like, when do we want to talk about this? We probably do want to talk about it like, if I could commit to early mornings, I would. But right now, I'm not good for that right now. But if I could commit to like 7 to 10 in the morning, even though that would have my Hawaiians and all my West Coast people, like, that makes them have to be with me at 4 a.m. See, that's the whole thing. I have to think about, from the east to the west. Like, we're gonna see. I'm gonna pray about it, and we're going to see what happens. Because 10 to 12 would be good. That's like a 7 to 9, 8 to 10, 9 to 11 slot for everybody. So that would be good, 10 to 12. Because, that for me, after lunch, I'm pretty much done on absorbing information. I really don't want to talk about too much after lunch. You have to catch me like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. when I'm in a social mood. Like, I'm about to go eat, link up, talk, brainstorm. That's why I feel like maybe my time slot is going to be 10 to 12 and 6 to 8 or even 9. We're going to see how this goes, guys. You see, I'm thinking about it. Do you see what's on my mind? Today was interesting. Me toggling back and forth between platforms. Me thinking about possibly having all 3 platforms up at the same time. Keeping up with all the messages and all that like that. It was different. It was interesting. It was a great day, though. I really appreciate the variety. I appreciate the newness I'm learning, and just developing, the strategy going forward for what really works. I definitely see myself keeping these live forum discussions. I definitely see them being kept. I think they'll be weekly going forward. And I think I'm going to graduate from daily to weekly and then group sessions. That's what I see. It's going to be group sessions according to topics. That's what I see going on. And then that's that, you know what I mean, guys? So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you had an amazing Tuesday. Once again, it's 111. It's January 11th, guys. It's the 11th day of the first month of the year. What's the plan? What is the plan? What are we doing? Winning. Okay, so let me tell you guys what the topic was, by the way. If you were not able to attend live, the topic was vision board versus vision book. I had watched another YouTuber over the weekend, and she was discussing the benefits of having a vision book versus a vision board. So she's basically saying that when you have your vision board out, you have to keep putting it up when people come by or you have unexpected guests or what have you, because it opens you up to having conversations, opinions, criticisms that you may not be open to having. It can diminish or take away from you accomplishing your goals. So you have to protect your vision board, and you know, keep putting it up, pulling it back out. Of course, that's wear and tear, but of course, that's also limiting your vision, because it's like you could forget for hours and hours or even to the next day, like, oh my gosh, I forgot to pull my vision board back out. That's how those vision boards get lost, and you get off track for the year as well, because you keep pulling out, putting it up. You may need to get creative about where you have your vision board. Whereas I think, okay, with these digital picture frames they have now, you could actually create your vision board, take a picture of it, upload it to your digital picture frame, keep it on your desk, and then when people come by or whatever, you just switch the picture, swipe left or swipe right, and then when they leave, swipe back and put the vision board down. That's how I would handle that if I'm really big about creating. Like, if you're a person that needs to create, enjoys it, it's rewarding for you to go through the vision board process, and then take your picture of it, like I said, and upload it to your digital picture frame. You can look at it all day and remind yourself what you're believing, what you're manifesting. But I loved her suggestion of a vision book, and I talked about taking it to the next level as far as purchasing like a 3-subject or 5-subject notebook where you make each subject a part of the vision. So the first subject is your vision, right? So that's where you write down your personal goals, your business goals, your educational goals, your spiritual goals, your parenting goals, like whatever it is, your psychological goals, your health goals, whatever your goals are. Like, you spend that whole first subject of your notebook writing down your vision. Then on your second subject, this is where you write down what you believe about your goals, about your vision. This is where, as a believer, you would be putting down what God says. And so I was suggesting that you put at the top of your second subject that God's will for my life is success, fulfillment, and victory. And there is nothing or no one that can interfere with the fruition, the manifestation of God's will for my life, right? There's no one that can change that other than myself, by not believing and not aligning myself with His word and moving in faith on the plan, right? So I would put all of that down on that second subject, and then I would literally find confirmation through scripture and affirmations on every last goal I have. So I would type it in Google, because that's the fastest way to do it, and then it'll pull up scriptures and affirmations on each topic you have. Another phenomenal source, Joyce Meyer has a book called Secret Power of Speaking God's Word. I've been buying this book for years, like 15 years I've been buying it. She has it in all different formats, hard copy. You could get in a leather bound book, which is really nice. Keep it with you all the time. It's strictly scriptures according to subject. You just look at the table of contents. It has every last subject you could think of, from confidence, health, wealth, abundance, confidence, anything you could think of. It has in there self-esteem, spouse, relationships, parenting, children, like every topic, it's on there. And then you just go to the page and you read the confirmation scriptures on that topic. So definitely you use that second subject to write down every last confirmation of through God's word and affirmations on that. I am a home builder. I am a home buyer. I am abundant. I am God's daughter. I am God's royalty. I have an excellent relationship with God. God knows my name. Like all the things, you put all those affirmations, I am. We speak as though it were. Even though it may not be, we speak it so we can receive it and walk in it, right? So guys, you put all those things down, that second subject, God's position on the desires of your heart, and you read it every day. You start your day off, you read, you pray, you spend time with God, you end your day off, you read, you pray, you spend, and all throughout the day you pray without ceasing. That sets everything in motion, right? You send your angels on their assignments. Watch God manifest. So that's the second subject. Okay, so the third subject is the plan. So you're literally writing down everything you're going to do each day, how you're going to go about manifesting these desires of your heart. So if that means that you're going to join Facebook groups, if you're going to attend webinars, if you're going to seek out other professionals, other people that have already done what you're doing, mentors, if you're going to join Facebook groups, if you're going to go to eventbrite.com and sign up for workshops, if you're going to go back to school, or if you're going to sign up for courses online, takelessons.com, I don't know, attend my live webinars and for open forums on Tagged and Meet Me, whatever, however, to bring it to full circle, that's what we're going to do. If you have a countdown to where, you know, you're going to have a conversation with your employer, maybe you're ready for a promotion or you're ready to move on to a different position, and you give that a deadline. Okay, I'm going to have a talk with my employer on this day. I'm going to request a conference on that day. I'm going to request an evaluation on this day. And I'm going to request to be moved into the management program by this point, or a business out, whatever it is. And if I don't have this done by this date, I'm going to be, matter of fact, you should be actively looking for another job anyway. If you're at a job where you feel undervalued, underemployed, and you're ready to move up, you're ready to increase pay, so on and so forth, you should be already looking for another job. You should be actively going on interviews so that when you do have these conversations with your employer, you feel confident and secure in the knowledge that, one, you already have offers. Two, you are valued. Other people have already affirmed your value by extending excellent offers to you. And three, that you only want to be where you belong. So if your employer is skipping over your value, this is not where you belong. So you should feel good about giving that 2-week notice and never looking back. So definitely, guys, get the plans written down, pray over your plans, ask God to speak into you, to make it obvious what the plan is. The best plan for your life and the only plan for your life is the one God has for you. And so then on the fourth subject, that's where you want to do your daily reflections. So every day you are going to put in here, you know, it's like a check off list. Whatever you got done for the day, whether you followed 3 to 5 more new people on social media, whether you joined 3 to 5 new groups, whether you went and had, sent emails out and had some live interactions. Like whatever you did, you're going to write down what you accomplished, and then you're going to also write down any distractions or interferences. So going forward, you don't do that. If you ended up getting caught on a 2-hour conversation with whomever about whatever, okay, from this time to that time, I'm not going to be answering the phone, responding to text. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to cut off notifications. I'm not going to do this, that, this, and that. Like, set the parameters so each day you're growing and increasing and you're conscious in what was hindering you. Like, wow, I could have got so much more done had I meal plan. Even like, I wish I would have had lunch with me going out to lunch, then me ended up this and that, to mess around and took out 4 days of my day, 4 hours of my day that I didn't have. Or wow, I wish I would have planned what I was going to have for dinner, or I could have got up this morning. I should have made dinner so that when I got home, I didn't waste 3 hours with that, when I could have just came in the house, ate, got ready for bed, so I could have had an early start to my day. Or I could have went on and confirmed that appointment. You see what I'm saying? So, the fourth subject should be like daily reflection points, and you should be making adjustments every single day according to what you've learned. And then your fifth subject should be your prayers and your fasting about your vision. You should have prayers like that you've customized that assert your agreement with God's plan for your life, the desires of your heart, and you walking into that. Like, this should be active for you. And you should also be affirming your belief by putting down daily reminders of things that have happened that are bringing it together. Because if you don't have that, you will easily get like, wow, it's 3 weeks and such and such and such, or wow, it's 3 months and such and such and such. But if you're looking constantly at a day-to-day, wow, oh yeah, this happened today, that happened today, oh, I got this person, I got that person, oh, this email came in, oh, I made this money, oh, I have that, oh, this. See, every day you can see the progression when you write it down. When you write it down, you can see how far you got from the top of January to the bottom of January when you're writing it down day by day. And then also it serves as a point of, oh yeah, I need to follow up on this. Oh yeah, I need to follow up on that. Oh yeah, I need to, because you will get lost in the sauce. You're coming up with so many ideas. You're planting so many seeds, but you need to never forget to water the seed. You put it, it's not like you're on a farm and you got, all corn down one row and all carrots down one row. Like, you're planting seeds all over the place. So you have to remember to go back and water the seed, right? So your fifth subject should be your prayers about your situation, your vision, and your daily progression. Daily blessings, things that have happened each day. Boom, I called such and such and such. And write down, you can even put little acronyms next to it where you could CB and put a date. Call back by whatever date. Or I left a text. You need notes by each day. What did you do? What did you accomplish each day? Next thing you know, 2022 was an absolutely amazingly wonderful year. So anyway, guys, I just walked y'all through the steps. These are the kind of topics that I share in my live open forums when people want to be shy, when people don't want to talk, when people don't want to ask questions, when people don't want to leave comments. Then I have a topic for the day, and that was our topic: vision board versus vision book. And I like the vision book idea because you can keep it with you all of the time and nobody can read it unless you give it to them to read it. You have a nice little backpack, whatever, you zip it up in its own little section and you keep it with you and you read it all the time. One reason why you're reading all the time is because you're updating all the time. And next thing you know, you're going to have one vision book for January, another vision book for February. You know, you're going to have 12 vision books by the end of this year. 12 vision books equals 12 streams of income. That's exciting, isn't it? Hallelujah, we receive it. All right, guys. I will probably see y'all tomorrow because I'm just going to keep updating y'all on how's it going. And biggest hugs ever. Happy New Year. And what's the plan, guys? What's the plan? What are we doing? All right, see you in the next video.
Speech on. Face centered. Selfie zoom. Face centered.